This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television.
This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Third time's the charm for the Otters. They're your Section 8 2A champions tonight. With the victory here over the Monaga Braves.
Producing area youth and high school sports broadcasts, along with news, highlights, and scores of the area's semi-professional teams.
In the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo Force.
Also search MSPN DTV to follow us on most social media platforms for news, scores, and highlights of college sports. Plus the Twins, T-Wolves, Wild, Lynx, PWHL, Vikings, and so much more. MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website, mspndtv.com. This MSPN broadcast starts right now. Let's turn it over to the broadcast booth for the pregame show on MSPN Digital Television.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Starry and Bank Field, and the teams must have missed the memo because they're both wearing white jerseys today, so we'll do the best we can. The West Fargo Patriots will be in white jerseys with green and orange as the accents, and the Bismarck Governors will be in white jerseys with, at least I think they're going to be in white jerseys with blue and red as the accent. So that is the scoop on that. All right, well, it is one game closer to day 3. We have one more game after this one. It'll be Fargo Post 2 taking on the Minot Vistas. And Brad Anderson will have the call on that one. And that one will be about 40 minutes after the conclusion of this game here. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering, like, hey, wasn't this game supposed to start at 5 o'clock? Yeah, it was scheduled to start at 5 o'clock, but we had a 1 hour and 41-minute weather delay in the first game of the day between between Mandan and Williston. Williston ended up winning that game, putting an end to Mandan's season. So Mandan is the first team to be eliminated from this year's state tournament. And one of these two teams, both these teams have yet to lose yet. Bismarck getting a 13-3 10-run rule win over Mandan, and West Fargo getting a 2-run homer from Caleb Anderson to left field in the bottom of the 8th to walk it off against Jamestown yesterday in a what you might be able to pin down as a scary game for West Fargo against the 10th seeded Jamestown Eagles, who almost knocked off the number 2 seed West Fargo Patriots in yesterday's game. But once again, Caleb Anderson came to the rescue with that 2-run blast to left to walk it off and win the game 6-5 in the bottom of the 8th. So that's where these two teams have done in the tournament. Regular season-wise, the Bismarck Governors are 13-5 in conference play. They are 6-2 when playing away from Bismarck Municipal Ballpark this season. For the West Fargo Patriots, they are 14-4, and they are 9-1 when playing away from Young Field in West Fargo. So 6-2, 9-1. These two teams have combined 3 losses when playing away from their home field this season. The West Fargo Patriots have outscored their opponents 129-56, and the Bismarck Governors have outscored their opponents 144-68 in conference play this year. So this should be a good matchup. Now, these two teams met back on, let me look at the date here really quick, back on, it was a game we had for you here on MSPN. It was June 26. It was a home doubleheader for West Fargo, and these two teams battled it out to a very respectful 2-1 win for Bismarck and a 2-1 win for West Fargo in Game 2 of that doubleheader. So both these teams have split the regular season meetings by a 1-run total. Will we get something similar today? That's the question that will be answered here over the next hour or so. Now, it is almost 6 o'clock local time. We were suspected to have more storms roll through the area in the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock hours, but it certainly looks from eyeballing it here that the skies are clear, and I don't think we're going to have any issues with storms in this game nor in the next game. But like I said, in the long 1 hour and 41-minute weather delay in that first game, I'm not a meteorologist, I'm a sports broadcaster, but sometimes my weather forecasts are fairly accurate, so we'll put it that way. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the starting lineups. It's West Fargo and Bismarck coming up here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back to welcome back to Southwest Fargo. As it's the West Fargo Patriots and the Bismarck Governors. Once again, both teams wearing primarily white. As I look over at the Bismarck dugout on the first base side, they did not trick me. They are wearing white with blue numbers trimmed in red and a red and blue accent on the sleeves, while the West Fargo Patriots are wearing white with orange numbers trimmed in green and green and orange hats. So there you go. You can figure it out. Head coaches and umpires are meeting at home plate. Let's go over the starting lineups here for this contest. And we'll start with the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Bismarck Governors. Batting in the top of the order at 1-2-3 is going to be the second baseman, number 10, Ben Leduc. The right fielder, number 17, Michael Fagerlin. The center fielder, number 9, Gavin Lill. In the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6, it'll be the shortstop, number 15, Marcus Butts. The third baseman, number 4, Lucas Vasey. And the designated hitter, number 21, Parker Sagsby. In the bottom of the order at 7, 8, 9, it'll be the first baseman, number 3, Isaac Mitchell. The catcher, number 34, Eli Thompson. And the left fielder, number 2, Charlie Vig. And then not batting, but your starting pitcher for Bismarck will be Tate Shaner. The reserves for Bismarck include number 6, Jace Grosclose, number 5, Tanner Grosclose, number 7, Hank Berry, number 8, Connor Schatz, number 19, Ben Watson, number 20, Aiden Johnson, and number 23, Gavin Bryce. For the West Fargo Patriots, batting in the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3, it'll be the third baseman, number 1, Brody Medina, the starting pitcher, number 10, Caleb Deere, and the catcher, number 7, Brady Medina. In the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6 will be the left fielder, number 8, Caleb Anderson, the first baseman, number 21, Jackson Glinke, and the shortstop, number 9, Seth Wiggerstrand. In the bottom of the order at 7, 8, 9 will be the right fielder, number 6, Cooper Fuchs, the center fielder, number 3, Trey Huzar, and the second baseman, number 11, Landon Troftgruben. The reserves for the West Fargo Patriots is another backup batting lineup here. They got 9 reserves. Number 12, Charlie Lashowski. Number 34, Wrigley Gunderson. Number 4, Aiden Wolf. Number 15, Luke Finn. Number 14, Espen Westby. Number 24, Hudson Dinger. Number 2, Ben Klaus. Number 15, Braxton Horde. Number 6, Carter O'Lean. Number 22, Leighton Hofflin. Number 20, another number 22. They got 2 number 22s on this team. Parker Henrich, who I think is wearing a different jersey number, but I forgot to update it. Number 5, Parker Hoff. And number 23, Tatum Herman. So those are your reserves and starters for the West Fargo Patriots as they just went through the lineups for the Bismarck Governors on the first base side there, wearing white with blue numbers in red trim and blue and red accents on the sleeves. And now here come the West Fargo Patriots, also in white jerseys, wearing with white jerseys with orange numerals outlined in green and green lettering outlined in orange with white, green, and orange hats. So, like I said at the start of the broadcast, one of the teams didn't get the memo that the other team was wearing white. So, but we'll be able to figure it out. If there's one sport where it doesn't matter if the two teams are wearing the same jersey, it's definitely baseball and softball. So I guess that's 2 sports. But, yeah, if you're wearing the same jerseys in any other sports, that could get a little bit hectic. So we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Brad Anderson, for the conclusion of the West Fargo lineups, and then we'll join him for the American Legion Baseball Code of Conduct, and then we'll get right into the first pitch after that, and no national anthem until our next game between Fargo Post 2 and Minot, which will start approximately 40 minutes after the conclusion of this game, originally scheduled for 7:30, but due to that 1 hour and 41-minute weather delay in Game 1, we have pushed everything back a little bit. Here's your Legion Baseball Code of Sportsmanship.
All right, players. It's time for the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. And repeat after me. I will keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. All right, with that, I'm play ball.
All right, so Caleb Deere will head to the mound here for West Fargo to get his warm-up pitches. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with that first pitch in about 1 minute. Stay tuned.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out! Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
All right, welcome back. There's a look at Caleb Deere on the mound there for the West Fargo Patriots. Your umpires for today behind home plate is Mike Lean. On the first base side is Ryan Ingeman. And on the third base side, wow, I cannot talk right now, is Justin Farkas. 3 umpires in all the games. I think there might be 4 in the championship game, but I can guarantee you there's going to be at least 3. So So once around the bases here for West Fargo, Caleb Deere on the mound, Brady Medina behind the plate catching. Over at first base, you got Jackson Glinke. Up at second base is Landon Trafgruben. The shortstop is Seth Wiggerstrand, and Brody Medina is at third. In the outfield, Trey Huzar in center, Caleb Anderson in left, and Cooper Fuchs in right field. Your first three batters will be Ben Leduc, Michael Fagerlin, and Gavin Lill. Batters 1, 2, and 3. As we get ready to start this contest here between the West Fargo Patriots and the Bismarck Governors, two teams that have yet to lose here in this double elimination state tournament. That'll change here in a little over an hour to 2 hours from now. Ben Leduc is the leadoff batter, and the first pitch comes across at 5:56 p.m. 4 minutes early compared to start time for ball one. And hang on a second here. There we go, now our scoreboard's working. So 1-1, fouled away, make it 1-2 here. Once against Ben Leduc, the batter. He's facing Caleb Deere, the pitcher for West Fargo. So Deere will set, kick, wind, and deliver, and that one is sent out into left field. And that will go foul. And we'll stay at 1-2. And this one snapped right back to Caleb Deere. He'll walk it and flip it over to Jackson Glinke for the first out of the inning. So I'll clear the count here for Michael Fagerlin. So a 1-3 ground out brings us to the multi-sport superstar from Shiloh Christian, Michael Fagerlin. Same high school that I went to. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike. There's some siblings that played for the Skyhawks as well. Bouncer to short, picked up, fired over. 6-3 ground out for Fagerlin as Wiggerstrand delivers a strike over to Glinke. Gavin Lill will be the batter now here for the Bismarck Governors. In the 4 games on MSPN, he's had 6 hits. 2 against West Fargo, 2 against the Fargo Post 400 Stars. He'll take the first pitch for 1 ball and no strikes. He reached base on a couple of errors as well, and he had a four flyouts, 1 to foul territory, the other 3 to the outfield in his several appearances at the plate here on MSPN this season. 1 ball and 1 strike to count now here to Gavin Lill. So Bismarck's gone 1-2. We'll see if Deere can retire 3 in a row. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the kick and the wind and the delivery. And this one is a 2 bouncer over to Wiggerstrand. And another strike into the glove of Glinke at first for a 6-3 ground out, and that puts a conclusion to the top half of the first. So a 6-3 ground out concludes the top half of the first. We go to Brody Medina, Caleb Deere, and Brady Medina. Your first 3 batters for West Fargo. It's 0-0 here at the conclusion of 1.5. Or at a half, I should say. We'll be right back in a moment.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
All right, welcome back. 0-0 here after a half inning of play. And it's Brody Medina leading it off here for West Fargo. Switched our scoreboard back to the original colors of the two teams so that the actual score would show up on our other graphics. So I think most of you, if you don't know who's batting, I'll tell you. I promise you that. No balls and 2 strikes here to Brody Medina. Brody Medina on a couple plate appearances this season on MSPN. Had a ground out to third and reached base on an error. That actually was charged to the third baseman as well. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Eli Thompson could not frame it over the strike zone. It'll be 2-2. So Tate Shaner, the starting pitcher here for the Bismarck Governors. You got Eli Thompson behind the plate. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and that one's smacked out towards third, and it'll be batted down by the shortstop Marcus Butts, but he will not be able to make a play, and it'll be a base hit and a runner on for West Fargo, and that brings up Caleb Deere. So an infield single, and Caleb Deere is the batter now. He hit a home run against Bismarck earlier this season at their home field at Young Field in West Fargo. And a strike is called. So Caleb Deere is 3 for 8 on MSPN this season, including that home run. And that one will miss inside. We're even at a ball and a strike, 1-1. Once again, Brody Medina is the runner on base, and Brady Medina is the batter on deck. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one's smacked to left field and going deep. Will it stay fair? It will not. It will go foul. That was an absolute rocket off the bat of Caleb Deere. And as we mentioned, he hit a home run against Bismarck earlier this season, and just a little bit of delay on his swing, and that one might have been out of here as well. And that one's going straight away center field, hit up high, high, high in the air, and Gavin Lill is there for the catch, and that is out number 1.
Number 7 catcher Brady Medina.
So Caleb Deere with a very high fly out to center. Brings up Brady Medina. He'll face pitch number 9 from Tate Shaner. Shaner sets and delivers. And outside for ball 1 to Brady Medina. Medina had a hit to left field against Bismarck in that game earlier this season, as he just did just now here in the state tournament. 2 runners on now, and another base hit brings up Caleb Anderson, the hero of the first game of the state tournament. He was the one to knock that 2-run homer to left in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 8th to defeat Jamestown 6-5. We'll see what he has in his arsenal here today against Bismarck. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. Once again, Brody Medina on second, Brady Medina on first. Caleb Anderson, the batter, with 1 out and an 0-1 count. Shaner will take a look back at second. Now he'll take a second look at second and deliver the pitch. That one hit up high, left center field. And making the catch is Gavin Lill. That's 2 away now here for West Fargo. F7 if you're scoring at home on that one. Runners stay put at their original bases. Jackson Glinke steps into the batter's box now here for West Fargo. 2 away and 2 runners on. 10 minutes into the ball game now. This will be pitch 13 for Shaner. Shaner sets, glances at second a couple of times, kicks, delivers, and it's low and in for ball 1. So 1 ball, or actually there, I guess not. I guess that's a strike. Couple glances at second and another pitch. Now it's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike as that one comes outside. Once again, these two teams played to a 2-1 victory for Bismarck and a 2-1 victory for West Fargo in the doubleheader earlier this year at Young Field in West Fargo. And the 1-1 delivery. Inside, missed inside for ball 2. Once again, Shaner pitching, Eli Thompson catching, Isaac Mitchell at first, Ben Leduc, the second baseman, Marcus Butts at short, Lucas Vasey at third. The outfield after the 2-1 pitch. And that one's fouled away for strike 2. In the outfield, you have Charlie Vig in left, Michael Fagerlund in right, and Gavin Lill in center field. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jackson Glinke. Seth Wiggestrand awaits on deck as the potential next batter here in the bottom half of the first with 2 runners on for West Fargo. In a 0-0 ball game. A pair of hits for the Patriots. That's it so far. And that one is smacked foul off the left field side. We'll stay at 2-2. Delivery of that 2-2, and now he smacks it foul the opposite direction down the first base side into right field. So a strike, a ball, and 3 fouled away pitches in a row. We stay tight at 2-2. Shaner will get the signal here from Eli Thompson. He'll accept it, take a glance back at second. And now time is called here by Jackson Glinke. So we'll reset everything here. Try again on a 2-2 pitch. It's the 4th 2-2 pitch of the at-bat here for Jackson Glinke. Here's the delivery, and that one smacked foul. It'll be the 5th 2-2 pitch. So foul to the left field side, foul to the right field side, and then fouled once again to the left field side on back-to-back-to-back pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base, 2s across the board. And the set by Shaner. The wind and the delivery. Outside, ball 3 and a full count. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat here between Shaner and Glinke. A payoff pitch. Pitch 21 for Shaner unofficially. Runners go, and that one into left field. Rounding third is Brody Medina. He's going to come in and score, and sliding into third is Brady Medina. And the West Fargo Patriots take a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Jackson Glinke that sneaks by the shortstop Marcus Butts into left field. So now runners are on the corners here for West Fargo as they take the 1-0 lead early in this one. Once again, it's Brady Medina on third and Jackson Glinke on first. The batter is Seth Wiggestrand. Wiggestrand delivers a hit to left field. And that will score Brady Medina from third and put runners on first and second. Back-to-back RBI singles, and it gives the Patriots a 2-0 lead.
Number 6, the right fielder, Cooper Fuchs.
Cooper Fuchs now the batter. And if anybody thought that West Fargo was going to relax a little bit in this state tournament, well, I think they've been proven wrong through the first game and one inning of this one. So, of course, West Fargo hosting the regional tournament, so they get the automatic bid no matter what happens here at the state tournament. West Fargo has made the regional tournament 2 of the last 3 years, but haven't had much success at that regional tournament. Looking to change that potentially this season. That pitch will come in for strike 1. Cooper Fuchs, the batter once again. Runners on, Jackson Glinke on second, Seth Wiggestrand on first. 2 away and an 0-1 count here to Cooper Fuchs. Trey Huzar is in the on-deck circle as the potential next batter here for the Patriots here in the bottom of the first. Outside, ball 1. We're even at a ball and a strike. So a good start here for West Fargo. 2 runs and 2 runners on with 2 outs. There's a set by Shaner and the delivery. And that comes off the handle of the bat, popped up, and it could be a chance for Ben Leduc to make the catch, and he does. So they'll strand 2 on base, but they get 2 across on a trio of hits, and they take the 2-0 lead heading into the second inning of play. We'll be back with that second inning in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
This and That, locally owned and operated since 2019, has a wide variety of items, vintage classics, antiques, clothing, and so much more. One customer describes the inventory as fresh and revolving, as the friendly owners are always bringing new items into the store. So if you're looking for a super awesome store with very classy decor, a ton of variety, where the price is right, then stop in at This and That, 136 South Main Avenue in Rugby, or call 701-390-7453. For store hours, visit the This and That Facebook page.
All right, welcome back. 2-0 Patriots after the conclusion of 1 here. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Governors, starting off with Marcus Butts. The first pitch to Butts is taken to the gap in left center. Can he get there? No, it'll be on 1 hop. It'll be a base hit and a single, and the first runner on for the Governors.
Batting fifth, number 4, third baseman, Lucas Vasey.
Ball 1 now here to Lucas Vasey, the batter. And Vasey will pop that one, push it off foul to the first base side. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the fouled away pitch here for Lucas Vasey. Parker Sagsvian is on deck as they fire the pickoff attempt on Marcus Butts at first, and he'll slide back in time safely. Unofficially, 14th pitch number 14 coming up here for Caleb Deere on the mound for West Fargo. And this one smacked on a 2-bouncer to Troffgruben at second, to second, over to first, safe at first. So they were not able to pull off the 4-6-3 double play, but they do get the 4-6 force out at second.
Number 21, designated hitter Parker Sagsby.
And that'll put Lucas Vasey on with a fielder's choice. And now Parker Sagsveen, the batter. And this one fouled out of the box for strike one. And that one's fouled off to the first base side for a quick 0-2 count as Caleb Deere gets ahead on the count here. So an 0-2 pitch here from Caleb Deere. Winds and delivers. Fouled off, will stay at 0-2. So 3 pitches, and all 3 of them have been fouled off here by Parker Sagsveen. Caleb Deere on 17 pitches, 14 of them have found the strike column in the stat book. And this one, the 2 bouncer to short, up to second, over to first. This time they pull it off. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning, and that will bring us to the middle of the second. It's 2-0 West Fargo. We'll be back in a moment here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
All right, 1.5 complete here. West Fargo, 2 runs on, should be 3 hits and not 4. Should be 3 hits and 1 error. Yep, that's what it should be. So we'll get that corrected here. Trey Huzar, Landon Trafgruben, and Brody Medina. It's batters 8, 9, and 1 for the West Fargo Patriots. And what's been a pretty entertaining game up to this point, with the lone exception of the Bismarck fans seeing their team down 2-0. But some great plays defensively for both of these squads right now, and West Fargo's gotten the early advantage with a great bottom of the first. They'll see if they can encore that here in the bottom of the second or not. Here's the windup in the delivery from Shaner, and he delivers it low for a ball as it skips out of the glove of Eli Thompson and rolls in front of home plate for ball 1. One-0 delivery. And that'll be ball 2. And a strike called by home plate umpire Mike Lean for a 2-1 count now. Once again, Ryan Ingeman at first base and Justin Farkas, your umpire, along the third baseline here in today's contest between the Governors and Patriots. 3-1 now here to Trey Huzar. And the 3-1 delivery is a little bit high for ball 4, and Huzar will walk and get awarded first base. So a runner on with nobody out, and now we go to Landon Trofgruben. Trofgruben 1 for 6 on MSPN this season. He has the lone hit to left center field. Reached base on an error, 3 flyouts, and a ground out to third. And that one will be called strike, 0-1. 25 minutes into the ball game and a 2-0 lead for West Fargo. The pitch and a snap throw up to first, and he's safe. Huzar able to slide back, but it was a close call up at first base. Pitch came across as a ball, so we're at 1-1. Once again, post 2 in Minot coming up after about 40 minutes after the conclusion of this game here. Brad Anderson will have the call on that game for you. And that pitch will come in for strike number 2. And a big thanks to Grant for calling the first 2 games today. As I had the last game off. I did not expect to have the last game off, but it worked out nicely thanks to that weather delay in game 1. If it was not for the weather delay in game 1, I would have been on a long day today. And this one sent up high to right field. I think that's gonna, no, it's not gonna drop. Michael Fagerlund will run over and make the catch here for the Governors, and Huzar will make his way back to first base. Out 1 is on the board. That'll bring us back to the top of the order here for West Fargo. Brody Medina 1 for 1 with a single that snuck past Marcus Butts, the shortstop, last time he was up into shallow left field. Pickoff attempt and sliding back in is Huzar. Been on the air with this game now for a little over, or almost a half an hour. 27 minutes time of the game. A little over a half hour if you include the pregame show. 1 ball, no strike here to Brody Medina. Once again, he's 1 for 1 with a single to left field in his last at bat here. Caleb Deere is the on-deck batter. The 1-0. That's a called strike to even it up at 1-1. Runner goes, throw up to second is not going to be in time. He's safe. Huzar will get a stolen base. And the pitch comes across as a strike, and the count's 1-2 to Brody Medina. So exchange a negative for a positive. You get a strike and a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And now time is called as Medina will step out of the box, take a couple practice swings, and step back in. And that one will go into the dirt. Eli Thompson will pick it up quickly to keep Huzar at second base. And we're at a 2-2 count. Ball, strike, strike, and a ball. In that order on the 4 pitches so far here from Shaner to Medina. And the delivery is low. Oh no, it's a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Tate Shaner. Puts out number 2 on the board. And Caleb Deere now the batter. 0 for 1, but first a visit to the mound here for the Governors. I would suspect nothing more than a quick chit-chat here. As we reach the 30-minute mark of the ball game, once again, broadcast coverage of this state tournament brought to you by our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings, Mitzel Magic Services, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Sanford Health, Sweet Shots in Fargo, and This and That in rugby. Proudly supporting the Minot Vistas, who will be playing next against Fargo Post 2. And the question of should I stay or should I go, the answer is he will stay. I don't think there was any question to the answer of that question. But to play on the words of the song that the DJ selected, he will stay. 2 away, runner on second. Caleb Deere, the batter. And Deere lines one into center field on a base hit after flying out to center field the first time. Trey Huzar is going to round third and score. It's an RBI single for Caleb Deere. And the West Fargo Patriots in the bottom of the second add one more to extend their lead to 3-0.
Catcher number 7, Brady Medina.
Brady Medina, who got an RBI single to left last time he was at the plate. So that makes him 1 for 1 with a single. As the West Fargo Patriots play 2-out bingo here, scoring a run. And now they look to continue the inning here with a runner on first. Runner goes, throw to second, it's gonna be close. Safe at second. So a stolen base for Caleb Deere. Pitch came across as a strike. It's 0-1 to Brady Medina. So base hit could make it 4-0 here for the Patriots. And a high bouncer to third, picked up, fired over. That'll do it. They'll strand one on base, but they do get one across on a hit. And they take a 3-0 lead here at the end of 2. We'll take a break ourselves and be back with the third inning right after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
It's gonna be that way.
Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Mitzel Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitzel Magic Services. Mitzel Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitzel Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitzel Magic Services.
All right, welcome back. 2 complete here at Starry Bank Field in Southwest Fargo, and the Governors find themselves down 3-0 to the West Fargo Patriots. Win or lose, both these teams will get one more game minimum at this state tournament in the double elimination format. Isaac Mitchell. Batter 7, 8, and 9 for Bismarck here in the top of the third. On MSPN this season, the doubleheader against in 4 games, 2 against West Fargo, 2 against the Fargo Post 400 Stars. Mitchell is 2 for 3 with a pair of hits to center field. And this one, hard hit to first. Glinke picks it up. He'll step on the bag for the unassisted force out. And that's 1 pitch, 1 out here for Caleb Deere and the West Fargo Patriots, and that brings up Eli Thompson now. Thompson on MSPN this season as they pop out to the shortstop and a ground out to second. So he's 0 for 2. And 1 ball, no strike is the count here to Eli Thompson. Thompson drops one, picked up by the shortstop. Record that as a 6-3 for out number 2.
Batting ninth, number 2, the left fielder, Charlie Big.
So be recorded as a ground out, even though it was kind of a little blooper into the infield. Picked up by shortstop Wiggestran, delivered over to Glinke. Record that as a 6-3 ground out. 2 away now. And the pitch is going to miss for a ball here to Charlie Vig. One ball, no strikes. Here's the windup and the 1-0 delivery, and that comes in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Caleb Deere unofficially at 23 pitches. This will be pitch 24. And a swing and a miss for strike number 2. And the 1-2. And he got him. That's his second strikeout of the game for Caleb Deere. So he sends him down looking, and that'll bring up batters 4, 5, and 6 for West Fargo when we move to the home half of the third. 2.5 complete. West Fargo has a 3-0 lead. We're back in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
This and That, locally owned and operated since 2019, has a wide variety of items, vintage classics, antiques, clothing, and so much more. One customer describes the inventory as fresh and revolving, as the friendly owners are always bringing new items into the store. So if you're looking for a super awesome store with very classy decor, a ton of variety, where the price is right, then stop in at This and That, 136 South Main Avenue in Rugby, or call 701-390-7453. For store hours, visit the This and That Facebook page.
Welcome back to Starting Bank Field here. It's the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament, and we are in a 3-0 contest here between the West Fargo Patriots and the Bismarck Governors. 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error by Bismarck for West Fargo. No runs on a single hit and no errors for West Fargo for Bismarck. Tate Shaner will continue, toss his final warm-up toss here and bring Caleb Anderson to the plate here, who once again hit that 2-run homer against Jamestown in the bottom of the 8th to walk it off and win for the Patriots. In a game where the Patriots at one point were down 4-0. They scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th or bottom of the 7th. I can't remember. It was one of those two to tie it at 4-4. I think it was the bottom of the 7th. Jamestown scored a run in the top of the 8th to take a 5-4 lead, and then Caleb Anderson came to the plate in the bottom of the 8th and smacked a 2-run homer over the left field fence to win it for West Fargo by the final score of 6-5. One ball, no strike. And now Anderson will send that one foul, and we'll be at 1 ball and 2 strikes. So there's the windup and the 1-1 delivery, and that one's sent out into center field. Running after is Gavin Lill, and making the catch is the right fielder, Michael Fagerlund. Out number 1.
First baseman number 21, Jackson Lakey.
Jackson Glinke, 1 for 1, smacked a single into left field last time he was at the plate. And this one's way outside. Eli Thompson will reach out and grab it for ball 1. And there's ball 2. As that one was a little bit closer to the inside edge of the plate, but still missed. Wind up in the delivery and a fastball that will hit the edge for a strike. 2-1. And that one is lined down the first base line and fair. He's going to try for 2. Jackson Glinke's on his way. He'll slide in for a double.
First up, number 9, Seth Wigestrand.
Seth Wigestrand lined one into left field. Ended up scoring a run. It may have scored 2 runs. I'll have to double check my scorecard here. He'll show a bunt. Nice bunt. Rolls down the third base line. The fire's up to first. They got him at first, but the bunt does its job as Cooper Fuchs will advance Glinke to third and Wigestrand to second.
Number 6, Cooper Fuchs.
Puts 2 outs on the board. I'm sorry. He'll advance Glinke to third is what I meant to say. There's only 1 runner on base. Cooper Fuchs, the batter, takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. He would pop out to Ben LeDuc, the second baseman, last time he was at the plate. Here's the wind and the delivery on the 1-0, and he'll float inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third is Jackson Glinke. And the pitch. And a hard hit ball, 1 bouncer to the shortstop, mishandled by Marcus Butts, fired over, and it's picked at the first pick by Isaac Mitchell, the first baseman. That'll prevent the run from scoring. They'll strand 1 on base, and we'll go now to the 4th inning of play. It remains 3-0 West Fargo Patriots over the Bismarck Governors. We'll have more in just a moment here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
Top of the 4th. 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error by West Fargo. It'll be Ben LeDuc, the second baseman, leading off here for Bismarck. He's 0 for 1 on a ground out right back to Caleb Deere on a 1-3 last time he was at the plate. We'll see if Bismarck can get things clicking here in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And a nice pitch there from Caleb Deere, a high curveball. And it caused a late swing by LeDuc, thinking he could make contact when he didn't. And he tips that one foul into the mid of Brady Medina for strike 2. The 0-2. Oh, a strikeout, a 3-pitch strikeout on Ben LeDuc as he goes down window shopping.
Right fielder number 17, Michael Fagerlund.
And now Michael Fagerlund will try his luck. He grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. Here's the windup from Caleb Deere, and he'll deliver low for a ball, 1-0. So Deere will wind and deliver that pitch, and this is a hard hit ball. 2 bouncer to short. Wigestrand fires over to Linke, got it there. 6-3 ground out, and that's 2 up, 2 down on 3 pitches for Caleb Deere.
Center fielder number 9, Gavin Lill.
Gavin Lill also grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Marcus Butts is the on-deck batter. The way Caleb Deere has been pitching, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we have to wait till next inning to see Marcus Butts. There's strike 2. So those last 5 pitches have been 5 strikes. He's thrown 25 strikes and 6 balls on 31 tosses so far. 2 out, nobody on in the 0-2 pitch. That one popped up, way up and out of play on the first base side. It's hit something, I'm not sure what, but it hit something. We'll stay at 0-2. Or it'll become, yeah, we'll stay at 0-2. I was a pitch behind in my manual scorebook here. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Caleb Deere. That'll move us to the bottom of the 4th. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for West Fargo. It's Huzar, Troftgruben, and Brody Medina due up when we return after the break. West Fargo has a 3-0 lead here through 4 complete. We'll be back with the 5th inning of play right after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Trey Huzar will start it off here for West Fargo in the bottom of the 4th. And Huzar will send one to left field. And the catch is made there by Charlie Vig.
Second baseman, number 11, Landon Troftgruben.
Landon Troftgruben's 0 for 1, a fly out to Fagerlund in right field last time he was at the plate. Tate Shaner unofficially with pitch 57 here. And that'll drop in for strike 1. A nice curve ball there. Actually, it looked more like a slider now that I think about it. 0-1. And that slider is pushed foul off the first base side for an 0-2 count. Game semi-cruising along. And that one fouled back. We'll stay at 0-2. We're 50 minutes in here in the bottom of the fourth, and 1/3 of the inning played. Or 4/6, which would be 2/3 if I remember what my math teacher told me. 2/3 of the inning played. 1-2. There's a possibility that said math teacher is watching right now, since one of his potential students is on the Bismarck team. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Tate Shaner.
Third baseman number 1, Brody Medina.
So 2 away now. Brody Medina steps up to the plate as we return to the top of the order here for the Patriots. A little bit high for a ball, 1-0. Medina 1 for 2, a single to left, and struck out looking last time he was at the plate. This one is sent up high to center field. Gavin Lill is there, and he makes the catch. And that will conclude the 4th inning of play.
This one goes down order, the bottom of the 4th, and pitch count to gross scores 21.
So Medina flies out, and we will come back with the 5th inning in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wing!
All right, welcome back. We go up to the top of the 5th. There we go. Now our line scores, which looks like it should.
Bismarck shortstop number 15, Marcus Butts.
Marcus Butts 1 for 1 with a single into the gap in left center last time he was at the plate. Bismarck still looking to get something clicking here after a 13-3 10-run win over Mandan in 5 innings in the previous game of the state tournament. They now find themselves on the opposite end of that spectrum here against West Fargo. Giving up 3 runs in both games. The only difference is the 13 runs scored in the last game versus no runs scored so far here in this game.
Number 4, Lucas Dixie.
Lucas Facey reached on an inning-ending fielder's choice. No, I take that back. It wasn't inning-ending. It was a potential 6-4 3-double play, but they only got the 6-4 forced out at second. My apologies on that. 0-1. And make it 1-1 as Brady Medina behind the plate couldn't frame it up over the strike zone to fool the home plate umpire Mike Lean. And the 1-1 delivery. In for strike 2. No doubt about that one. Right down the middle of a fastball snuck by Lucas Facey. 1-2. Deer sets, winds, delivers. And that one's popped up and pushed out of play on the first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here to Lucas Vasey. Parker Sagsveen's the batter on deck here for Bismarck. 1 away. And strike 3. A delayed strike 3 call there by home plate umpire Mike Lean.
Hitter number 21, Parker Sagsveen.
Puts out 2 on the board, brings up Parker Sagsveen. 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop Seth Wiggestrand last time he was at the plate. And the pitch from Deer, and this one is a bouncing ball picked up by the third baseman. Brody Medina spins, fires it over to first. Or actually, he does not fire it over to first. He drops the ball, and that'll be an error. And Parker Sagsveen will reach base on said error. Isaac Mitchell, the batter now. It looked like he was going to spin and throw, but he dropped the ball as a result. That one's a little bit low, and a nice block there by Brady Medina. He almost lost it. He knew it was under his right leg somewhere, and that allowed Sagsveen to not advance to second. 1 ball and no strike here to Isaac Mitchell, who grounded out on an unassisted ground out to first last time he was at the plate. Here's the pitch from Deer. A little bit high and misses for ball 2, a 2-0 count. I think this might be the first 2-0 count of the game for Caleb Deer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it might be. And that one fouled off to the third base side into the wiffle ball field. And there's a big group of players in that wiffle ball field right now here at Starry & Bank Field. There's a full game going on over there. They just laid down a wiffle ball bunt that rolled foul down the third base line. And that pitch comes across for a strike. It's 2-2. See if we can get a glimpse of that wiffle ball field. Yeah, see, there's a big game going on over there right now. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Caleb Deer. So they leave 1 stranded, they get a hit, and we go now to the bottom of the 5th, and West Fargo has the 3-0 lead. 3-0 West Fargo. We're back with more in a moment. Stay tuned.
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
Go to the bottom of the 5th, live looking at the wiffle ball field as the West Fargo plastic balls are taking on the West Fargo pitchers. Just making that up. I have no idea. It looks like West Fargo kids over there, mostly green and orange. Maybe that one dude in the Cubs shirt might be a Bismarck kid. I'm not 100% sure. Can't quite see what his hat says, but it's blue and red, so it's possible he might be a Bismarck kid. But hopefully everything's going swell over at that field there. Caleb Deer, who's had strikeout after strikeout after strikeout, will start this inning here in the bottom of the 5th for the West Fargo Patriots. He's 1 for 2, fly out to center, and a RBI single to center. And that one comes inside for a ball. It's 1-0. We've reached the 1 hour mark of the ball game here in the start of the bottom of the 5th. This one reached upon, sent out to Marcus Butts. He'll fire it over and he runs out the throw. It's an infield hit. for Caleb Deere. He put his foot on the gas pedal and sped up to first base there. No doubt about it. That's the 6th hit of the game for West Fargo. Brady Medina is the batter now, and now they'll try the pickoff attempt there on Caleb Deere, but he slides back in quickly enough to avoid being tagged out. And a throw to second. It's going to find its way into center field, and now Caleb Deere is going to take off for third. He'll get credit for the stolen base, and then he'll advance to second on an error, or advance to third on an error, I should say. So Caleb Deere from first to third in a matter of one pitch. As the count is 1 ball and no strike to Brady Medina, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. And that one comes inside. We're at 2-0 now. Still nobody out. And there's a strike. Caught the outside edge. Nice placement there by Tate Shaner. Two and one the count. And that finds the 5-6 hole into left field. Coming in from third is Caleb Deere. The West Fargo Patriots have a 4-0 lead on the RBI single by Brady Medina.
Left fielder number 8, Caleb Anderson.
Caleb Anderson will come up to the plate now. Pair of flyouts, one to left, one to right. Just needs a flyout to center to complete the flyout cycle. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I may have just made that up. That was dangerously close to a balk there for Tate Shaner. But no balk called. The pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. And now he'll deliver. Outside, snap throw up to first, and Brady Medina is up back in time. A strike is called. We're at 1-1. Bunt laid down, fires up to first. They got him at first. Brady Medina advances to second. Out one is recorded, and that brings up Jackson Glinke.
Number 21, Jackson Glinke.
Glinke's 2 for 2. Single and a double. Single to left, a double down the first base line last time he was at the plate. That double scored a run, too. And that'll be strike one. So take the first pitch for a strike. Glinke needs a triple and a home run to complete the cycle. And at the bottom of the fifth, if he can get one of those two on this at bat, he might have a chance at it. And that one is going to right field. It's going to be at least a single. And they will pump the brakes on Brady Medina at third. They'll put runners on the corners for West Fargo. And another base hit.
First up, number 9, Seth Wegestrand.
Seth Wegestrand's 1 for 1. A single and a sacrifice bunt on his last trip to the plate. And now we have a visit to the mound here. Tate Shaner unofficially at 73 pitches. We'll see if he stays on or if he goes. If that question would be asked this time, it'd be a higher chance of him leaving, but based on how I'm viewing it right now, looks like Tate Shaner's going to stay on the mound as the Governors find themselves down 4-0 here to the state champions of 2 of the last 3 state tournaments. West Fargo winning it in 2021 over the Fargo Post 400 Stars in Mandan. West Fargo winning it on their home field against Jamestown in Young Field in 2022. It'd be Fargo Post 2 and Williston who'd make it to the championship game last year in Dickinson. And now the championship game here at Starting Bank Field yet to be determined. Seth Wiggestrand with 1 out and runners on the corners. 1 for 1 with a single and a sac bunt. And he'll foul this one out of the batter's box for strike 1. 1 hour and 7 minutes time of the game so far. Unofficially, 72 pitches for Tate Shaner. Check that, 74. That one's a little bit high. And they're looking for the suicide squeeze. It's going to roll foul for strike 2. Brady Medina will make his way back to third. And with a 2-strike count, I doubt Wiggestrand will square up again, but you never know. Check swing. First base says no, he did not go all the way through, and it'll be ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. This one popped up really high. And it'll go out of play. We'll stay at 2-2. Pitch is outside, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shaner looking to see if Wiggestrand would chase after that one. Wiggestrand with the eye that says, no, I will not. And a payoff pitch with 1 out and runners on the corners. Big pitch here for Shaner. And time is going to be called. I think it was called by the batter, Wiggestrand, but I was looking up towards first base when it looked like Glinke was going to take off for a potential steal, and then everything was halted. Payoff. Struck him out. Wiggestrand thought it was a walk, but he'll go down looking instead. 2 away, and now Cooper Fuchs will step up to the plate. Eli Thompson will step in front of home plate and give some signals here to Shaner and his teammates. Once again, Brady Medina on third, Jackson Glinke on first, the runners on. Bismarck no longer has to worry about the double steal threat with 2 outs and the pitch. And that one's a little bit high for a ball. It's 1-0. Cooper Fuchs 0 for 2. Pop out to the second baseman and a ground out to the second baseman. And that one's a little bit outside for a ball. That's 2-0. Trey Huzar is the batter on deck and potentially the next batter here in the bottom of the 5th, but there are 2 away. We'll see if Bismarck can get a base hit and get themselves on the board. Not going to happen there. He'll take the pitch for a strike, and it's 2-1. That one bounces second. Short toss to first. They will strand 2 on base. And we go now to the 6th inning of play with West Fargo having a 4-0 advantage. Bismarck's running out of outs. West Fargo's up to bat next. We'll see if the defense for Bismarck can hold and put themselves in a position to start a rally when we return after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Top of the 6th and an update from the wiffle ball field. The West Fargo batters have a 7-4 advantage over the West Fargo West Bismarck pitchers. And that's your latest update from the wiffle ball field there here at Starring Bank Field. New pitcher for the West Fargo pitchers. Getting some warm-up tosses there as the West Fargo batters bring their next batter up into the batter's box. And speaking of batters into the batter's box, it's Eli Thompson for Bismarck. Fouled off, strike 1. I want to say hi to Mark, who is one of MSPN's legendary wiffle ball viewers. Had a batting average of 798 is what I was told in his wiffle ball days. 0-1. And an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Caleb Deere.
Fielder number 2, Charlie Big.
So Charlie Big will step up to the plate now. That's a 6 strikeout for Caleb Deere. It seems like it's more than 6, but it's only 6 as I look at my scorecard. 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Charlie Vig, who struck out looking. He was one of those 6 strikeout victims. This pitch will come in low for 2 balls and a strike. Two-1, and that one's bunted foul into the opposite batter's box. And we're at 2-2 as a result. Full count. I don't know if Caleb Deere's had a full count on any batter in this game until now. He might have, but I don't think he has. This one's fouled out. It'll be a payoff pitch number 2. And that's a strikeout. It's strikeout number 7 and the second strikeout of this inning here for Caleb Deere. Two away now. And that one's popped up left field and foul. A little bit high. We're even at a ball and a strike now. Ben Leduc, the batter, 0 for 2. Ground out back to the pitcher, Caleb Deere, and struck out looking on his last trip to the plate. This one's popped up. And looks like the shortstop, Wigestrand, will be there for the catch. And that will retire Bismarck here in the top of the 6th. Caleb Deere at 61 pitches through 6 innings of work. And that'll bring up batters 8, 9, and 1 for West Fargo. It'll be Huzar, Troff-Gruben, and Brody Medina, pending changes. When we return after this, the bottom of the 6 is next in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.
Mitso Magic Services is locally owned and operated out of Bismarck, North Dakota. They provide the services you need to keep your home looking great. Whether it's lawn mowing or snow removal, get the job done for a reasonable and affordable rate with Mitso Magic Services. Mitso Magic Services also offers weed control, landscaping, tree trimming, and yard cleanup services and more. Want some magic done to your yard? You know who to call. Mitso Magic Services. Contact Jaden today at 701-333-9791 or visit them on Facebook by searching Mitso Magic Services.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back, Starting Bank Field. We move to the bottom of the 6th, and the Patriots scoring 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the 5th inning. We'll look to add to that here in the bottom of the 6th as they start things off with Trey Huzar, who is 0 for 1. He was walked his first time up, and then he had a deep fly out to left field last time on his trip to the plate. Four runs on 8 hits for the West Fargo on 2 Bismarck errors. That one is just a little low for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Trey Huzar. Landon Troff-Gruben's on deck. We'll see Brody Medina this inning as well. Batters 8, 9, and 1. That one lifted up high towards the second baseman, and he makes the catch. That's Ben Leduc. So 1 out.
Second baseman, number 11, Landon Troff-Gruben.
Landon Troff-Gruben's 0 for 2. A fly out to Fagerlin right. Struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. Here's the windup and the delivery, and that one is in for ball 1. Actually, it's Ben Leduc pitching. So we have a new second baseman. I did not see that switch, so I'll figure out who the second baseman is here momentarily. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Landon Troff-Gruben. Swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging for the 2nd straight plate appearance. And Ben Leduc records a strikeout. So back to the top of the order here for West Fargo. It's Brody Medina. He's 1 for 3. Single, a strikeout looking, and a fly out to Gavin Lill in center field. And Leduc gets one in there for a strike. Slides one in over the outer edge of the plate. Started on the inside edge of the plate and found its way on the other side. The 0-1. And that slider will miss for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Way outside, ball 2. Two-one delivery from Leduc is in for strike 2. We're even. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And they got him. They strike out one in the inning.
Patriots go down in order in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch count for Leduc, 11.
Ben Watson is the new second baseman. So enter him in. Ben Watson wearing number 19. And let's double check here. Parker Sagsveen moves over to first base. And outfield stays the same. And all right, so all the defensive changes are complete for Bismarck. We move now to the bottom of the 6th. Or check that, the top of the 7th. When we return after this, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
It's now or never for the Bismarck Governors. They trail by 4. They need 4 runs in the 7th or the game is over. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fogelin 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts to the shortstop. Another miss for a ball. It's 1-0. Caleb Deere still on the mound, looking to finish this one out. And he's doing rather well. I have him at 63 pitches right now. Make that 64. And the 1-2 pitch for strikeout number 8. And he gets it. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's going to run this one out. And he does. He'll run out the drop third strike as the catcher, Brady Medina, wasn't able to find it right away to get the throw up to the first. And the runner will reach base. So Fagerlin reaches base in a not too common way by running out a drop third strike. And this one, a 2-bouncer. They'll tag him, and then he will not make the throw to first. So Fagerlin's out on a tag by Landon Trofgruben on his way to second. and Gavin Lill will reach base on the fielder's choice as a result. Marcus Butts, the batter now. That one's a little bit high for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one right into the glove of Wiggestrand, and they'll fire it over to first for the pick. He'll pick it up and tag him out. It's a double play, and the inning is over, and the game is over. Your final score in this one, the West Fargo Patriots pick up a 4-0 victory over the Bismarck Governors. So as a result, the West Fargo Patriots will get a day off, and they will play on Friday at 12 noon against the winner of our next game between Fargo Post 2 and Minot. The Bismarck Governors, let me pull up my notes here. Let's see here. So Bismarck will play at 5 p.m. tomorrow against the winner of Fargo Post 400 in Grand Forks, which I believe is the 1:30 game tomorrow. Oh, wait, no. There's only 3 games tomorrow, so the 2:30 game tomorrow. So the winner of Fargo Post 400 in Grand Forks will play basically a doubleheader in back-to-back games. At least I think they will, unless they change it up. I think they have the option to change it up, I think. I could be totally wrong on that. But if the bracket stands as it is now, the winner of Fargo Post 400 in Grand Forks would essentially play a doubleheader as they move on to play Bismarck in that next game. So West Fargo, once again, will advance to a day off and then come back Friday to play the winner of Fargo Post 2 in Minot, which is our next game. And we'll go off air. We'll get things reset for that. Brad Anderson will be in for the call on Fargo Post 2 in Minot. Time of this game here, 1 hour and 28 minutes. And that will do it for our broadcast here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. And, hey, it's been a fun state tournament so far. Let's hope that the remaining games are just as fun.
Proceeding has been a copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website and by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.